Let's cross over now to CBS News foreign correspondent Ramy Inocencio with more on all of this. Ramy, what are you learning about the situation in Iran? We heard from Deb Patta that the Israelis have targeted the country's military leadership. So what has changed in Iran?
Sure, Errol. Well, I've been talking to Iranian and Israeli experts, and first off, they tell me that Iran just wasn't expecting this massive scope of Israel strikes, one of the most dramatic ones being this strike on Iranian state TV during a live broadcast yesterday. Take a look. And that massive strike there, and that if the Ayatollah, who is 86 years old and supreme leader since 1989, isn't in deep hiding, well, he should be from all of those strikes. Take a listen to this.
It's focused on the top brass, military infrastructure, the nuclear program, oil and gas depots, and it's ongoing. So I think for them, I imagine Supreme Leader is currently unable to sleep and worried about whether he'll be alive or not.
And that's Iranian expert Holly Dagres at the Washington Institute. She also told me the Ayatollah has to be thinking about Israel taking out its regional proxies in the past, Hamas and Hezbollah and their leaders like Yahya Sinwar and Hassan Nasrallah. But she says that the Ayatollah is really just the top of what she calls a replaceable regime. Here she is again.
The thing with the Islamic Republic is this isn't just one man and some generals. The Islamic Republic has something that's akin to the College of Cardinals, the Assembly of Experts, and they actually determine who gets to be supreme leader.
And that group of experts is made up of 88 clerics. One of them could replace the Ayatollah. It could also be one of the Ayatollah's sons. But let's say if there is regime change, then it doesn't guarantee actually that Iran's next government would be more friendly with the West. It could be Iran's religious regime could be replaced by a military dictatorship. For example, Iran's Revolutionary Guard Corps. Errol, basically change doesn't necessarily mean better.
And Ramy, Israel can only accomplish so much from the air and without the U.S. getting involved. So what is the Israeli perspective?
Yeah, absolutely. The question is, what is the end game for Netanyahu?
Right.
Has Israel strikes on Iran's nuclear and missile sites evolved into an opportunity to break the regime? I spoke with former Israeli diplomat Alon Pinkas in Tel Aviv. He says Israel's attacks, all of them, no matter how hard they hit, won't be enough.
These kind of tensions that cause a regime to fall are usually internal, not external. A country of 10 million cannot precipitate a regime change in a country of 90 million, which is 1,800 kilometers away, just 1,100 miles away.
And there is Israeli support for Netanyahu, he says. He told me that there is support, but if it becomes a war of attrition, basically where Israel and Iran keep firing missiles at each other every day for the future, then public opinion there in Israel could change quickly if more Israelis and if more Iranians die on both sides. Errol.
Precarious situation indeed. Ramy Inocencio, great insight there. Thanks so much.